Hi, I'm Shoshana Chaim. I'm the president here at Virtual Canada, FEMCITY. That is considered a local collective, even though it's not so much local. I'm probably sending you this video because you've asked me a couple of questions about FEMCITY or Virtual Canada. So let me try to answer them here for you now. And I'm more than happy to talk to you if you have further things to talk about or to ask. So FEMCITY is mostly North American, but now global networking group. There's over 25,000 women in various chapters, various FemCity chapters throughout North America and the world. And I started the Virtual Canada chapter a couple of years ago because when life was going back to normal in the United States, Canada wasn't really set up and ready for that. And I said, hey, there are people who homeschool, there are people who take care of elderly parents, there are people who have moved out into various areas where it's not very populated anymore. And there are some other FemCity chapters that have closed down and people don't have a home. And let's face it, there are people who love running their business online and don't want to leave the house. So for those reasons, I started it. We have over 250 people on our mailing list. We have over 50% open rate for our emails, and we are absolutely a heart-centered group of women who want to raise other people up. So let me explain. There are for the sake of this conversation, let's say there are three different memberships at FemCity, and I will share a little bit here with you. So there are three different memberships. So if you go to femcity.com and you click on About, you could see what you get with a community membership. That's a free membership. You can go to a local event, that would be Virtual Canada. You could join our Facebook group and you get the weekly emails, and there is one little workshop a month that you could join. If you go to if you go to the business membership, that's when things really start to get exciting around here, where you can go to your local or Virtual Canada meetings once or twice a month. You can also go to local, not local networking on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern, and that you're meeting people from all over FemCity. There's group coaching, there's other events. You get to be part of the membership directory that could be searched from anywhere in the world. There's live classes. You could access the library. There's monthly masterclass, and there's more. And that is a monthly fee, and sometimes it goes on sale. So you can get a whole year membership at discounted price. And then when you come over here to Founder Circle, you could see that there's so much more. Founder Circle, you really get to know Violet. She is the founder of FemCity. She's absolutely amazing, huge heart, and there's so many benefits here. I don't even know if they list them all. You're working with other people who are investing in themselves. You have a lot of masterminding going on. You have a lot of support. You have people who want to help you, who lift you up. You have different kind of connection with people throughout FemCity. There's so many different workshops set up to help to see you succeed. And the great thing about FemCity also is that, look at this, $100 US per month or $100 Canadian per month. They're giving it to us at par. So at this point, that is absolutely huge. So you could learn a little bit more by clicking over there. Let's say you're in another FemCity already. Let's say you're out in Kitchener and there's no more Kitchener FemCity, or you've moved out there. You could come over to your membership and you could edit your membership account, and you could select your community. So when you do that, you're going to see at the very top, there's all these local communities. Maybe you live in Markham, but you can't attend those, or you want to be virtual. Don't choose Markham just because you live there. Scroll down to the bottom, click on Virtual Canada, and update your profile. And there's lots more that you could learn around here as well. But lots of free resources too. But in the meantime, check those three out. So we are Virtual Canada. We have a beautiful board. And we work really hard to grow, to get people to come in and to make sure that they are the right people who are going to honor you, who are going to respect you, who are going to want to make coffee chats with you, not bait and switch discovery calls, who are going to want to ask you about your business and how you got to where you are, know if you have any fur babies, know a little bit more about you. They're going to want to tell you about them as well. And if there's opportunity for collaboration, for working together, for referrals, what have you, make another time to talk about that. I'm very, very clear about that within this group. We meet the second Thursday of the month. And that is networking and a conversation. And that conversation normally happens in smaller groups so we could get to know each other better. And then we meet on the fourth Tuesday of the month. That's networking, and we have a featured femme. We have somebody from within or outside of FemCity that comes and teaches us something that we can start doing in our life, in our business. We have an opportunity to ask questions. That is a paid opportunity. They get a recording of that. They get lots of promo. They get an opportunity to get in front of you, and they can keep that recording and they could reuse it for social media. They could sell it on their website. They could use it as a lead magnet. They don't use the full screen, so your face won't get on it. But if you're interested in that, or you know somebody who might be, talk to me. Let me know. We can schedule you in. So that is on the fourth Tuesday of the month. So again, networking and that conversation. And we do have a charge to come to our specific meetings. Sometimes there's free coupons that are given. If you bring five new people, your sixth visit is going to be free. It doesn't have to be in a row, but it's very nominal. It's $5 Canadian if you are a business member or founder circle member, and it's $7 Canadian if you are a uh, free community member and not paying anything at FemCity. We use that money towards giveaways, swag, promotion. There's lots that goes on behind the scenes to keep this amazing. So we are so happy that you are asking more information and want to know. If you have any more questions, do let me know. But that's the main part of it. Again, my name is Shoshana Chaim. I don't work for FemCity. I volunteer to run the Virtual Canada Collective. I work in cellular health. I help your cells be healthy so that they could communicate throughout the body and be able to heal the body itself the way that it should have in the first place. I work with a very unique product, and I work mostly with other health practitioners to help them incorporate it into their businesses and with their clients and patients, but I do work with individuals and their pets as well. So that is me in a nutshell. That is Virtual Canada in a nutshell. And I do look forward to seeing you at our next event. Let me know if you have more questions. You could reach out on Facebook. I'm Shoshana Chaim, or at shoshanachaim.com. No, shoshanachaim@gmail.com. Look, this is real, guys. There was no script made. Have a beautiful day. Take care. Bye bye.